Local cheesemakers are standing up to the FDA, saying their food safety regulations stifle craftsmanship.
Just this week, the FDA nearly put a stop to aging cheese on wood boards, a practice hundreds of years old. Now those cheesemakers are becoming more organized than ever in an attempt to keep their craft alive. Vern Caldwell brushes the rind of an aged cheese as he prepares it for cutting, the culmination of a process rife with age-old tradition.
Some of the most important things we do are the same as they've been done forever.
But Filia Farms, along with a number of other cheesemakers in the state, say those traditions are at risk thanks to safety standards they claim are ill-suited for a business that relies on bacteria to make its product.
As long as we've been doing it, which is only 8 years now, it's been a constant new issue that comes to the horizon and has to be pushed back.
The Food Safety Modernization Act, passed in 2010, expanded the FDA's authority to enforce safe food handling practices. Even today, it continues to inspire new rules and regulations, the latest of which, a short-lived attempt to ban one of cheesemaking's oldest traditions, aging on wood boards.
In Wisconsin alone, 30 million pounds of cheese are aged every year on wood. That's an enormous amount.
And while that effort was stopped, cheesemakers at Filia say other nearly passed rules, things like insurance requirements and expensive third-party certifications, have put them at risk of shutting down. It's part of the reason cheesemakers in the state say their craft is teetering on a knife's edge.
We lost 4 cheesemakers here in the last month, meaning they all shut down or are planning on shutting down.
But Caldwell says the growing demand for local foods is fueling a movement among cheesemakers to organize. And while some may drop out along the way, she says that safety net is keeping their influence and craft alive.
As long as we keep working on our craft and improving it and sharing it, then I think the future is wide open.
Now, FDA rules often do account for small craft producers, in some cases granting exceptions to food producers making under a certain amount each year. The reported ban on wood boards inspired such backlash that the FDA backed away from that position within a day.